Hey y'all, Nova here, back with another BattleBit video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today we'll be doing a weapons tier list, specifically automatic rifles. I'll be going through each one, giving you my thoughts and opinions on them, why I put them where I put them. These are my personal opinions. I'm not saying that it's the best gun in the game, even if I put it in S tier. Obviously, it's up to you. Some guns work better for different types of people. It depends on the recoil. It depends on how good you are at recoil control. So take everything with a grain of salt. But anyways, let's get into it. Starting with the AK-15. This gun does a heck of a lot of damage. I'd honestly put it in either S or A tier. The one issue with it is it does have a ton of recoil and the fire rate isn't too fast, so if you're not hitting headshots, I wouldn't suggest using this gun. But if you have good aim, you have good recoil control, and you can hit headshots, this gun actually has the lowest time to kill in the game, I'm pretty sure. So I'd say it's definitely an S tier weapon, depending on your aim. It's not very forgiving if you miss your first couple shots, because the horizontal recoil gets pretty bad. So I'd leave that in S. The AK-5C is, I'll also be taking into account like when you unlock the guns a little bit. So the AK-5C I think is like the last gun you unlock. It has a shit time to kill. It's just not really a good gun. So I'd put this in D tier. Don't use this. I mean, I doubt most people have even unlocked it yet, but it's very, very bad. So the ACR, pretty mid. You know, can just sort of go in B. The recoil is not too bad. It's pretty controllable. The damage doesn't feel bad. I like it. It's not a bad gun for sure. The AK-74, one of the first guns you unlock, I put in A tier. I think it's really good. It's not like amazing or anything. It doesn't kill people too fast, but I enjoyed using it a lot. Again, it's one of the first guns you unlock, and I do like that some of the first guns you unlock are better than a lot of guns. I'd say it maybe could even go in B tier, maybe right there. It just sort of depends. Just because we'll skip to the M4 real quick. I'd say the M4 is the better starting weapon. So if you're wondering which weapon you should use if you're going like using automatic rifles and you're starting off, I'd suggest the M4 over the AK-74. The M4 just feels more controllable. It has a slightly lower time to kill, and yeah, I like the M4 more, but the AK was a ton of fun to use. I have like 300 kills on both of them, so up to you again, but M4 is slightly better than the AK-74. They could be even in the same tier. Now the AUG has a really slow fire rate, but it's very controllable. So you sort of have to play this gun, or play with this gun in a specific way. I'd say it probably above the AK-74, but below the M4. It could go like right there, maybe. It's really good for long range, like anti-snipers, or anti-sniping. You can really hit long range or medium range shots with it and keep them on target because it has almost no recoil. Again, its fire rate's really slow and it doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's not amazing. It may be below the AK-74. They're pretty much equal, so maybe we'll put it in B as well. But it's a decent gun overall. The FAL has the highest damage in the game. Its recoil honestly is really manageable. Also, it says its recoil is pretty high, but when you use it, the recoil feels not noticeable. So I'd say the FAL's up there with the AK-15. I'd say the FAL's probably even better. It's just that you unlock the AK-15 at like rank 15, which is nothing. So I'd say the FAL's overall a better gun, but you unlock the AK-15 so much earlier that I'd suggest this as a better gun, like overall, just taking into account when you unlock it, stuff like that. So the FAMAS actually has a pretty low time to kill, but it feels pretty hard to control. I think it's really good for close engagements. I'd even put it over the M4 for close engagements, but long range, you're going to start to struggle to hit your shots. And I don't know if it's a damage fall off or what, but it just feels like it's a pea shooter sometimes at long range shots. So pretty decent there. I'd say that the G36 is probably like right around there. The recoil feels a bit worse than the M4. I'm not sure if it is or not, but I'd put it again in A. It's a good gun. I really enjoy it, but it's not like amazing or anything. The HK-419, probably C. It's controllable. You can get good headshots with it, but it just doesn't do anywhere near as much. You can't melt people like you can with the AK-15 FAL, M4, anything like that. And I'd say even these guns are all better than it probably. Then let's go Scar H. Okay, so this Scar H is a very I put it in like D tier for like assault weapons, but if you use, I made a recent video on this, but if you use the Scar H as a DMR, I put like a medium scope with a cannon red dot on it, and you just single tap with like the long suppressor. This gun is so fun to use. So D as in it's not actually Deem, it's more like meme, you know, like Scar H is a meme because it's a DMR instead. So I think it's really bad as an assault rifle. You only get 20 bullets, so it's like really hard to get a lot of kills with it in a row unless you're tap shooting and going for those headshots. But with the headshots, I mean, it usually one taps people to the head generally, I think. So I put in the meme tier. And then our last weapon for today, the SG550, I would put it, I really like it just because it's, you know, CSGO and all that. So I'd say right there, maybe above the AUG. The AK-74 might be like right there too. We can move that down just to make it pretty. Put the FAL in front. Yeah, I think this is how I would put the overall tier list. It's unfortunate because the way the tier maker cut off the images, it used to have the rank so I could actually see when they were unlocked, because I don't have that all completely memorized, but I think that's how I would do my tier list. So yeah, comment below if you have personal opinions, whether you agree or disagree where you think guns should be. Let me know what your favorite gun is. And I'm trying something new. I don't know how this video is going to do. Hopefully it does well. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. And if you want to catch more of these in the future, I'll make more tier guides if this one does well. So hit that subscribe button. I can see when you subscribe for a specific video, so I'll know if it's a popular video or not. So if it is, I'll make more. I could make one over the classes. I could make like a class tier list. I don't know how I could make that long enough since there's only 6. That'd be a pretty quick class tier list guide, but that's okay. And you know, I could do it over the submachine guns and all that as well. There's a ton of guns in this game. I think someone said there's like over 100 or something. I don't know if that's true or not, but don't quote me on that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it's relatively accurate. I don't know how good I did, but these are just my personal opinions. So yeah, so thanks for watching, y'all. I really appreciate it. I have channel memberships now if you want to support me. It's totally up to you. You already support me just by watching my videos, so thank you for that. And other than that, there's not much else. If you want to connect with me, hit me up in my Discord below. It'll be in the description. Feel free to @ me. I always talk to people pretty much, unless I'm at work. I work a full-time job. And yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. I hope y'all are having a great week, and I'll see you next time.